I am divine love. I am more than my body. My spirit longs to make a difference in the community it serves. I am financially free. I am a master of my money, not a slave. I use what I have to live and to help others. I am professional in my work. I think before I speak, and I will only work with corporations with strong values that support their community. I am not what I have. I am not shackled to my possessions. If someone needs, I will give. I am fun. However, I will not sacrifice the well being of my spirit's potential to dwell in fruitless matters. I will have fun to build communities and relationships. I'm a support system to my friends. I will give and receive love. If they need, I will be there. I will not allow friends to take advantage of me, and I will not take advantage of my friends. I will set boundaries. I am forgiving to my enemies. They too are human. They love, they seek to do well, want to be understood, and need to feel important. I am more than my church. I am a spiritual, and I will be surrounded by people who want to grow and help their communities succeed. I am more than my body, but myself. Juan Tamayo is the vehicle that transports my wisdom into doing good for others, so it needs to come first and needs to be taken care of. I am loving to my spouse. He is also in a growth of journey, and together we are stronger. I am patient with my family. My role is not to solve their problems, and their role is not to solve mine. I am responsible for my journey and actions. I care for them, and I need to let them grow. I need to love them unconditionally, divinely. I am divine love. I am kindness. Welcome to 2020. So, good morning, and I hope you had a fantastic night last night with your friends and your families, and that you really reflected on all the great things that happened this past year, um, and those great learning opportunities that we've had. So, in doing this program with 21 days, the first week is about learning, and learning about yourself in terms of preparing yourself, learning what's going on in the community, learning what you want to do, learning what your priorities, your goals, your mission is to be able to move forward through the month and ideally set up a foundation, a strong foundation for your life. So let's make this kind of like a shopping list, right? So one thing, we're going to be reading a book, okay? It's called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. One of the I think strongest foundation. I think the more you get into, the more you read it, you'll understand why I'm choosing this as the first book that we read. If you've read it already, read it again. Right? These are one of the books that you study. Right? And it lays the foundation, lays the ground for us to lead these lives of divine love. Right? So anyway, book, get it on Amazon. I've included in the playlist for YouTube. I've included the audiobook version, and I've also included some other resources that he's put out. Okay. Section 2, so that's reading. Section 2, we have to work out. We have to work out. We have to train our bodies. Books are for our minds, like working out is for our bodies, right? So we have to get prepared for that as well. So what do you want to do? You want to run a gym? Do a gym. You don't have money for that? Fine. I included several workout of my that are like inspiration on the YouTube playlist. I have 3 of them. One's like kickboxing at home, fantastic. Athlean, he's doing amazing things, and I just want to showcase them, right? And again, I'm very intentional about only showcasing like 2 or 3 people every month to stay focused and really learn into them. Just because I post that video, it's kind of your responsibility to look into them, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm looking at their other videos. What are they about? What are they thinking? What are they doing? What are they creating? Right, and trying to stay on top of them and have them be a source of inspiration for that month. So there's also check out ClassPass if you haven't done that. So ClassPass is great in terms that I think the first month might be free if you're in a big city, and you go to different small studios, like yoga or Pilates or whatever it is that you're interested in doing. You get to check them out, and you can try all different types. A lot of studio sort of studios like local small gyms, they have 1 or 2 classes for free. Check them out. Okay, just do it. You don't have to do your best every day, but you have to do something. Just get out there, get it done. Okay. Eventually, after 21 days, it'll become a habit. It was easier for you to do. You might stop and say, "How have I not been doing this all along?" Okay. So we kind of covered working out, covered reading. Uh, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but make sure you have a journal, as not only to reflect and kind of see how your day went, and to write your intentions, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, but also to plan your day, right? If your agenda, anything like that, make sure you buy one of those. It's so important for you to have one and to organize your week. Okay. As far as how your priorities go, we have to talk about food. Food. We all know how important food is. In my channel, I'll be focusing on vegan diets. I've been inspired by like 2 or 3 different vegan chefs, vegan cooks, YouTubers, or influencers, entrepreneurs, and I'm gonna be kind of adapting their recipes. I'm gonna post what their recipe was, kind of the source of inspiration that I'm gonna be doing at home. Hopefully, I'll have like 10. Ideally, I'll have like 10, 12 recipes throughout the month. But I suggest if you don't gonna go vegan, don't go vegan. If you wanna eat meat, eat meat. Eat whatever you want. Eat whatever soothes your soul. However, make a conscious choice that you're doing that, right? And look up inspirations. Look up new recipes. Try something new. Make this a meditating time with your family, with your friends. Get them involved, right? Have a little dinner party. Have a cooking party. Do something, but be intentional about what you do. Okay. So we covered working out. We covered reading. Cover your agenda. We covered food. We need to cover now meditation and inspiration. So I've included in the playlist meditations by Deepak Chopra, by Wayne Dyer, and a few select others. However, um, it's 3 minutes long. I have some 10 minutes to 20-minute arm meditation in the morning. It's one of my favorites, so I put it there. They also have night meditations, like 2 hours or so, and then there's like an 8, 9 hour meditation for those nights you really can't sleep, or you just really need that extra push to wake up with a strong vibe. Um, so, so that covers meditation. As far as inspiration goes, I have been, I feel like, religiously studying Evan Carmichael and Oprah Super Soul Sundays as far as just being inspired by their work. So Evan Carmichael does some awesome things. As far if you haven't heard of him, um, he makes these celebrity tapes and compiles a lot of their interviews to come up with their top 10 rules for success, and it's or top 10 rules, and they're amazing. This month I'm going to be featuring Michelle Obama because it's her birthday this month, and also Martin Luther King because it's also his birthday this month. We're also going to be looking into more of Wayne Dyer's story with Oprah, Maya Angelou, and these are just my sources of inspiration. Okay, so we covered meditation, inspiration, reading, working out, the power of having your agenda. We covered food. One other part that we kind of have to look into as far as when you do your research is going to be for your actual community, right? What are you doing for your community? Pick 2 or 3 times this month where you can volunteer, right? Where do you want to volunteer? Soup kitchen? What's important to you? How are you servicing others? Right? Google it. Go to Eventbrite, see what's going on in your area, and I guarantee you can find at least 2 fun things. Invite your friend to it, make it a fun date, and get it done. These are other things that you need to be intentional with, is your relationships, and I need to do this as well. I'm gonna try to look into more of like the birthdays. So if you have a birthday coming up this month, shoot me a message on Instagram. It's 21 days, and I'll give you a shout out on your birthday. I want to do that with my friends, my family, kind of write those things out and be more intentional about reconnecting with those people that I haven't talked to in years, or sometimes months. Okay, also, as far as organizing our time, right? We have all these priorities outside of our jobs. We want to look into who are we spending time that week, that month. What friend? Are you going to hang out with your grandma? Are you going to hang out with your mom, with your dad? With who are you hanging out with that month? And what are you going to do with them? Taking out, so text them today, right? Text them this week. So this kind of laying the foundation and the groundwork for the year, for the month to come. Okay, 1 week at a time. So we have these 5 days, 21 days of actually doing the work, walking the talk, going to the gym, exercising, eating right, or eating however you want to be, reading a book, um, and kind of trying to balance it all, trying to do it all, right? But collectively. So if you're interested, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So follow me on Instagram. I have a TikTok that I'm figuring out how to use, but it's my little sister suggested, and the world's. I said, okay, I trust you. You're a divine human, and long story short, you can get inspiration from anywhere, and that's really exciting. So I hope to be inspired by you, and let's have a good year.